Attention passionate Detroit, Lions fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Detroit Lions' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Detroit Lions fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Detroit LIONS fans. Let's get to the news, all right, Lions fans. Strap in because the NFL landscape is buzzing with some serious rumors that could reshape the NFC North and give Detroit a huge boost heading into the playoff push. We're talking about potential blockbuster trade talks involving Lane Johnson, the star right tackle of the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, this isn't just some hearsay. Insiders like Diana Rossini are suggesting that the Eagles might be willing to send Johnson to Detroit in exchange for a pair of draft picks, a second-rounder in 2026 and a third-rounder in 2027. And why would the Eagles consider such a move? Well, their focus right now is on rebuilding their young wide receiver core after dealing with injuries, and they're also trying to free up cap space, particularly as they prepare for Jalen Hurts' massive extension, which could hit around $255 million. But for us Lions fans, what really makes this rumor exciting is what Lane Johnson could bring to Detroit's offensive line. The Lions, currently sitting at 7-3, have been battling some issues up front. While they've shown flashes of dominance, injuries have hampered their consistency. Taylor Decker, our solid left tackle, has been dealing with a shoulder injury that kept him out for 3 games, and Mahogany, one of our promising young players, has been sidelined twice due to a concussion. Adding Johnson, an all-pro veteran who's been one of the best at his position for years, could be the missing piece to solidify our protection, especially for Jared Goff. Now let's talk about Johnson's profile. This guy is a game changer. As a 2025 starter, he's played 10 games, earning a stellar 91.8 grade from PFF and has a run-block win rate of 83%. His career stats are impressive: over 190 games played, 6 Pro Bowl selections, and only 15 sacks allowed. His footwork is elite with a 93% efficiency rating, and he's known for his ability to stabilize the pocket, which is exactly what Goff needs to thrive. Over the years, Johnson has been a reliable force, allowing just 7 pressures in 2025 with 0 injuries so far, and he's logged 99 snaps without any issues. Clearly, he's a durable, high-level tackle who could immediately upgrade our offensive line and provide that veteran leadership that's been missing in recent seasons. From a strategic perspective, this move makes a ton of sense for Detroit. The Lions are looking to push their ground game to new heights, especially with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery leading the charge. Johnson's addition could boost our rushing attack by approximately 450 yards, raising our ground game from an already solid 140 yards per game to over 180 yards. That's a massive upgrade, opening explosive lanes for our backs and keeping defenses honest. Plus, with better protection, Jared Goff can operate more efficiently, reducing sacks and turnovers. It's no secret that our passing game has been productive, but the sacks, 26 so far this season, have been a sticking point. Johnson's presence would help keep Goff upright, giving him more time to find his receivers and extend drives. That in turn would lead to more sustained drives, higher points per game, and a stronger overall offense. Speaking of which, the impact on our scoring is significant. With Johnson protecting our quarterback, we could see our points per game jump from 26.8 to over 31. This isn't just speculation, it's based on how elite offensive linemen influence a team's offensive EPA, expected points added, and overall efficiency. The Lions, who already rank among the top teams in the NFC, would become even more dangerous. Better protection means less pressure on our receivers and more opportunities to hit big plays downfield. It also translates into fewer turnovers. Our current rate of 1-1 turnovers per game could drop to around 0.6, which is huge in close games. All of these factors, more yards on the ground, less sacks, more points, combine to make Detroit a more formidable team as we head into the postseason. Now, let's not forget the big picture here. The Eagles, in freeing up roughly $15 million in cap space by trading Johnson, are making a calculated move to bolster their secondary, which has been giving up 22 points per game. It's a move driven by their need to secure Jalen Hurts' future while managing their roster effectively. But for us Lions, this is a golden opportunity. Not only do we get a proven all-pro tackle, but we also send a message. Detroit is serious about contending now, not just in the future. Adding Johnson would be a statement move, signaling to everyone that the Lions are all in on chasing that elusive Super Bowl title. And if we look at the numbers, the potential upgrade is eye-popping. Johnson's arrival could push our rushing yards by an impressive 450 yards over the remainder of the season. Our already solid ground game, which averages around 140 yards per game, could explode to over 180 yards. That kind of ground attack would keep defenses honest and help control the clock, crucial in tight NFC North matchups. Our third down conversion rate, which is currently around 42%, could see a jump to nearly 58%, making it easier to sustain drives and keep the opposing offense off the field. Plus, with a more stable pocket, Goff's decision-making improves, and his ability to find open receivers increases significantly. The defensive side of things benefits too. With our offense controlling the ball more effectively, our defense gets some much-needed breathers. Our defense, which is already a top 5 unit allowing just 17 2-points per game, can focus on creating pressure and forcing turnovers without the constant stress of being on the field for extended periods. The synergy here is clear. A stronger offensive line leads to a more balanced team, one that can push for a deep playoff run. It's exactly the kind of upgrade that could turn us from a good team into a true contender. Now let's talk about the playoff implications. The odds of winning the NFC could see a significant boost. Right now, Detroit's chances of making a deep playoff run are strong, but adding a player like Johnson could push those odds from around +1,500 to +550. That's a massive difference, and it speaks to how impactful this move could be. Johnson's experience, leadership, and elite skill set would be a game changer, especially in high-stakes situations. His presence would elevate our entire offensive line, making us more unpredictable and dangerous. And that's exactly what we need if we're talking about finally breaking through to the Super Bowl. In conclusion, if this trade materializes, it's not just about adding another player, it's about making a statement. The Lions are positioning themselves as real contenders, ready to go all in on this season. Johnson would be the pivot that transforms our OL into one of the best in the league, echoing the impact that Trent Williams had on the 49ers rushing attack last season, boosting their yards by +200 per game. It's a move that could define this franchise's future, solidify our Super Bowl aspirations, and make the NFC North even more competitive. The Lions are on the cusp of something great, and this potential addition could be the catalyst to push us over the top. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Detroit Lions news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Detroit Lions fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think Lane Johnson would be the perfect fit to anchor our line and push us into the Super Bowl conversation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Lions. Remember, this season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and with such a move, we could be looking at a real shot at glory. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Detroit Lions news, because we're in this together, and the best is yet to come for our Detroit Lions.